everybody? Welcome to Board Online, Board Offline. Today we've got a guest interview / review with Georgie from Beards and Board Games, and that's a YouTube channel that he started. I've got the link in the description below for you. He's going to be talking a little bit about his channel and then about the game Wiz-War. And Georgie does a lot of good things over on his channel. He does reviews, of course. He does some unboxings. He's got one segment over there called Board Game Banter. That's pretty interesting and entertaining. So I encourage everybody to go check him out. So without anything else, here's Georgie.
Hey everyone, and welcome to another episode of Beards and Board Games with me, Georgie. Well, it's not really another episode of Beards and Board Games because today I'm doing a guest review on Baker's channel. Baker, thanks again for having me. My channel, like I said, is Beards and Board Games, is basically a review channel for board games where I will share my opinion on board games that I feel I've played enough times to justify giving my opinion on, whether I like it or not. Always trying to keep a positive tone, of course, and name the good things and bad things about the game. I also will do Kickstarter previews and reviews, again, honest opinions as well. And you know, I've already done a couple, maybe another couple on the way. I also like to do guest reviews on the channel. Baker's done one. I had one done by Edo. I don't know if any of you have heard of him as well. And also, I have a segment called Board Game Banter, which me and one of my good friends Tom do, who's one of my sort of play testers, should I say. So anytime I get a new game and anything, me and him will basically sit and grind through the rules, learn the game, play it together, and then play it again 3-player, 4-player, but we will always be the sort of first two to get together. So we have a segment where we basically get together and gripe or talk about, sorry, there's a lot of cats going about today, gripe or talk about what is kind of nipping at us that time, or what we feel is kind of just sort of something that's been a real bugbear of ours in regards to the board game industry. Everything obviously board game related. Stupid cats. Basically that's around it. I mean, we do also accept viewers' questions, video questions as well. So if any of you have got any, feel free to just come along and send them in. But today, back to the review. I will be reviewing for Baker's channel Wiz-War. Wiz-War was done by Fantasy Flight Games. This is a reprint. Basically, you know, the reason that I decided to pick this game and the reason I decided to talk about this game was it's a wizard death match. Why would you not want to talk about that? The idea behind it is you're a wizard with some loot, say a couple of treasure chests perhaps, and a handful of, well, I would say magic at your command, but it's a deck that you draw from. The deck consists of energy cards and consists of different magic spells and blocking and, you know, all that type of thing. There's also a couple of expansions out as well, which I believe can give you transformations and all sorts of other cool stuff. And the aim of the game is to get 2 points. So I would also say, sorry, there's a really cool mechanism is that each wizard gets his own coloured board, and the board you can put either on that way or on that way or on that way. You know, you can sort of turn it around. It's just a square board, and you, like for instance, a 4-player, all 4 just go together. There's also teleport doors opposite ends, as you can imagine. And the aim of the game is to get 2 points. The way you get points is by stealing one of the opponent's treasure chests and getting it back to your centre square. Warning, that can then be stolen again. When that's stolen, you lose that point. Another way is to beat a wizard so bad that you actually kill him. Now that can go from anything from fireballs to electricity to blowing up walls to raising piles of earth to block his attacks to, my favourite, punching the other wizard in the face, because that's what wizards like to do. It is just a really, really awesome game. I'm just going to come out and say it. I absolutely love this game. 2-player, 3-player, 4-player. Not played it 5-player yet, although the expansion is in here. But using all the characters, using the transformations out of the expansion, it's just so much fun. A lot, you know, there's some people that don't really like it because I was going to say there isn't much theme. There is lots of theme. There's not enough story to grasp a lot of people. Not enough happening to grasp a lot of people, because it's just kind of your turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. or 1, 2, 3, attack, move back 1. Did I hit you? Yes, I did. There's also a D4 that you get to roll as well, depending on what kind of attack you've got. But you know, spending your energy to use those attacks and to hit people for extra damage and just to totally pound them down to hopefully end up punching them in the face to kill them is such a good mechanic. And to be honest, I would recommend Wiz-War to absolutely anyone that is just up for a beer and wizard bashing game. If you just want to get a couple of mates round, a couple of friends round, drink some beers, bash some wizards. You don't even have to drink beers. Not everyone drinks beers, so you know, just get some mates round and just bash some wizards. This is just the game. You know, I absolutely love playing it. Gonna have a board game meetup on Friday, hopefully. So hopefully get Wiz-War on the go there. I think we'll have 4 or 5 people. 5 would be nice because then we could play the 5-player game. But other than that, guys, that is kind of what I think about Wiz-War. On my channel, of course, I go into like down views. I'll show you fully sort of how to play the game, a brief explanation of the rules, not going into every nook and cranny, obviously. But today, I just want to give you my brief opinion and brief kind of review on Wiz-War. Thanks again for watching, and Baker, thanks again for having me on your channel. You can find me at Beards and Board Games on YouTube, and you can also find me at Beards and Board Games on Board Game Geek as well. I will ask Baker very kindly to put the links down in his description below. But thanks again, Baker, and thanks again, guys, for watching.
Okay, I hope you enjoyed the video. Georgie's a great guy. He's got a great channel, a lot of good information, a lot of entertaining information over there. So be sure to check him out. Click on the links below to find him. Like my video here if you like it. Subscribe to the channel. Follow me on Twitter at boredoffline. Find me on Board Game Blender every other Thursday. And until next time, if you're bored online, board offline.